Welcome to my little world. Okay, you've done this before. This is 8.10, the intro. Whatever's underlined needs a decimal. Okay? Figure out. Hit pause and stick some decimals in there. Okay, we're back now. All right, here we go. Now, they're all division. Guess what? It's division that way. Going this way, it's multiplication. That might be useful on some of these. Just saying. All right. So I got 180 divided by 10. Anything divided by 10, I just moved the decimal over one. So it's got to be about 18. Bam! All right. Now I got a messy number divided by 2.5. Okay, I'm just going to make this like 200 divided by 2. That's 100. So the only way I can get close to 100 is 67.5. Now, if I'm not sure, I could go this way and I could take, 67, that's about 70. 70 times 2 would be, 7 times 2, add a 0, 140. And 7 times 3 would be 210, right? 70 times 3. So therefore, is it between those? Yes, it is. Okay, we got it. All right, next one. I'm starting 900. Now we're getting harder. This is harder. Okay, all right there, buddy. So I'm going to go this way. Starting at 72, and I got to get up to 900 because it's multiplying going this way. So I know that 72 times 10 would get me to 720. We're getting pretty close there. So how can I get close to 10? Right there. All right, here we go. Now, something divided by 26 is about 20. I'm going this way. All right, I'm going to make that 20. 20 times 25. So you're like, dude, I don't know. What's just 2 times 25 and add another 0. 2 times 25 is 50. Add another 0 is 500. Bam. It's the only place close to 500. Okay? Sure it is. You believe in me. I know you do. If you don't believe in me, make this like 500 divided by 25. That's going to be 20. Anyway, just trust me, okay? I'm right. Don't say I'm wrong. I'm right. All right, moving on. Now, 80, I'm dividing by something, and I'm getting a bigger number. Look, I'm dividing here, and I'm getting a bigger number. That means this has to be less than 1, okay? And it can't be hugely less than 1 because it doesn't get that much bigger. It just gets some bigger. So the only way I can get pretty close to 1, but less than 1 is 0.8. And now for the last one. We're dividing it by something that's less than 1. So we're getting this. That means this guy has got to be starting out smaller because it's getting bigger. You're like, wait, what? Okay, you don't like that? Go this way. 2.4 times 1/4, that's 1/4. So you're taking a fourth of 2.4. What's that? I don't know, it's 2.4 divided by 4? 24 divided by 4. Oh my God, that's 6. So 2.4, 0.6. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Okay, there you go. Now, today's lesson. You're going to be talking about gory, bloody stuff because it's about blood. It's about your cardiac output, which is the amount of actual blood, the volume in ounces of blood that your body, your heart, pumps every time it beats. Okay? So the numbers are going to be a little bit different for everybody. So you're going to work on 308 and 309. And it's going to tell you to refer back to the numbers that you did from the day before, where it asks you how many times your heart beat in 15 seconds after 0 jumping jacks or, 25 jumping jacks, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to have to fill in some numbers. And remember that a minute has, 60 seconds. So a lot of times you were figuring out things for 15 seconds. So if you find out your 15 number and you want to figure out what it's going to be for a minute, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to multiply it times, 4. 15 times 4 is 60. So if it 10 beats here, let's say you had 10 beats, which would be really quite slow actually, 10 beats, well let's just say 10 beats, okay? Just work with me. Therefore, it was 10 beats in 15 seconds. Therefore, it would be 10 times 4, 40 beats for every 60 seconds. So a 40 beat resting heart rate, pretty darn good. All right, and then on page 309, you're going to need to be figuring out the cardiac output. So you take the number of beats, so let's say it was 40, and you're going to multiply times what they give you as an average. So a typical fifth grader pumps about 1.6 fluid ounces per beat, which is kind of cool. Every time your heart beats, it's 1.6 fluid ounces. So that's like a big gulp of water for you guys. Okay, that's about how much blood your heartbeat pumps every time. Your heart pumps every time it beats. So to figure out how much actual liquid that is, you'd have to do 40 beats in a minute times 1.6. Okay, and do you remember how to do that? Sure you do. You do 40 times 1.6, you ignore the decimal. 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 4 is 24. And no one likes me. So 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 4 is 4, 0, 4, 6. And then do it my cheaty way, and you just pick one thing after a decimal, come in one spot to 64. So it's 64 ounces. That's like a big gulp at the gas station, a 64-ounce drink full of blood in 1 minute. Okay, but that's not me, that's you, because that's a typical fifth grader. Probably mine would be more than that because I'm a little bit bigger than the typical fifth grader. All right, so that's going to go do through 308, 309.